Pete. Hey Art, how you doing? So we heard you were going to the beach and working supposedly, so we thought we'd go to the beach as well.
Man, hard at work.
Hard at work. So thanks for joining us. I'm Rick Uzzi, VP of Marketing here at ZCorum, and with me is Peter Olivia, our VP of Systems and Software. And whoa, that way. Hey, she was kind of cute. So Pete's joining me here to talk about our TruVizion software, which is diagnostic software that we have. And Pete, why don't we just go right into that? So right here, we're looking at our cable modem diagnostic screen.
Sure. TruVizion is a real-time and historical diagnostics and monitoring tool. The modem screen is a entry point for like CSRs or field techs when they want to see what's happening in real time at a subscriber location.
So it's what's going on right now. They can see what's if there's something red or yellow that's bad.
Yep.
Red is especially bad, so they can check this out real time. And there are different panels in here that you can drill in on. And right here I'm showing what happens when you drill in on the RF panel.
Right. So we capture RF in real time, but we also capture it historically, so you can see it over time. Has this same problem been happening intermittently over time, whatnot? And you can also, if there's a problematic subscriber, you can set up a modem monitor and watch it every minute.
So you can look at history from 7 days out to 90 days. As Pete said, you can put a monitor on the modem to look at something more granular where it's every minute, and you can actually watch it stream in live.
Yes.
If you click the live button. Here we're looking at a Wi-Fi diagnostics screen. We have VoIP diagnostics, we've got Wi-Fi diagnostics. That's important because Wi-Fi is a real issue a lot of times for operators because you don't control that part of the network.
Right. And you can see radios, SSIDs, the connected clients. Not only is it a diagnostics tool, it's also there's some management features, and you can enable radios, change the channel, change passwords. You can enable guest SSIDs or even see historical record of clients that were connected.
So if you have a customer on the phone, rather than try to walk them through doing all of that themselves, you can just take care of that for them, and that saves a lot of time on the phone with the customers. Here we're looking at a CMTS screen where we actually aggregate data to give them a higher level view.
Right. The CMTS screen is kind of the overview of what's the CMTS doing. And start of the day, come in, red, yellow, green. Look at the reds. Hey, this might be a problem area for your punch-out list for the day. Drill through, see what's going on, and track where you want to go.
So you can look at specific issues and drill in on that. Here I show what happens when you drill in on the map, where you're looking at all of the modems on the CMTS.
Yeah, green being good, yellow potentially problematic, red are your critical areas. And if you see a patch of reds all in one area, usually that means that that's an area you need to look at.
Right. And if you have a storm come through, those will show up as gray. Those are your offline modems. So you see a couple here on that map. So again, this is a way to target those issues if you have an outage or a problem. It looks nice. So, all right, now we're going to look at our DOCSIS P&M tools. Carlos,
hey,
come on
Mom.
over. So I'm going to switch out here with Carlos Bustamante. Pete, hand off that mic. And Carlos may be familiar to you guys. He's been down at this show before. This is Carlos Bustamante. He's our VP of
Thank you.
Strategic Technology. Wow, thanks. Strategic Technologies. You bought me a drink.
Absolutely.
Thanks. Pete didn't give me a drink. Can we keep these? It's nice. So again, Carlos is going to talk about our DOCSIS P&M tool, which is different than what we were just looking at. So here's where we left off with Pete, looking at the map.
All right, so we're looking at this through our corrective diagnostics platform. As you can see, everything looks green. This is what's happening right now.
Right.
But if we were to look at it through the P&M point of view, same section of plant, not everything is green. But we're not looking at the same metrics. We're looking at P&M metrics, which allows us to look at issues that will occur into the future.
So this is proactive network maintenance. So what this tool does, PreEqualization is something that's part of DOCSIS where it will tell cable modems to adjust their signal to overcome an impairment. And that's good, but that also can hide some issues that you don't see in diagnostic software normally.
Right, so what you're seeing here is a snapshot of one particular modem. And as you can see, this modem is working pretty hard to overcome issues that it's perceiving from coming in from the plant.
So normally, this is what it looks like if PreEQ was not doing its job. After PreEQ is doing its job, it looks like this. And again, this is why these issues would be hidden. But as we know, things don't get better in a cable plant over time. They generally get worse. So while this cable modem is able to compensate now, it might not be able to do that in the future.
That's right. So looking at this is what the CMTS is seeing. So if you're looking at it from the TruVizion point of view, this customer is probably not calling in to the call center for any reasons. However, if you have a proactive network maintenance platform, you're going to be able to see which modems may be exerting a lot of effort to try to overcome these issues out in the plant.
Mm-hmm. And because it looks at this pre-EQ data, it can correlate that. If it sees that modems are adjusting their levels in the same way, it then determines that those modems are actually being impacted by the same impairment.
Yeah, this is important because if the platform has visibility to your entire footprint and it's detecting that multiple modems are impacted by the same thing, by curing that one problem, you're improving not only for one customer, but for multiple customers in that correlation group.
Yep. Here we're looking at a feature called an intermittent modem in this tool, and it shows you if a modem is adjusting its cable modem transmit power at the same time that the pre-EQ values are changing. We then have a high confidence that that modem is letting ingress noise into the return path, and that's going to be something that's happening near the home or in the home, which is usually where the problems are.
Right. The majority of the ingress does come from the customer prem, and in our platform, we have reporting to be able to identify these modems that are doing just that.
Yeah, so you can go out and proactively correct these, and of course when you correct ingress for one customer, you're actually helping other customers on that upstream as well, because that can impact them. This tool also has a upstream analyzer, which this way you don't need to buy an expensive return path monitoring system. All you need is your CMTS, and we're actually reading the upstream signal that's passing through the CMTS.
Right. So I like to call this the poor man's spectrum analyzer. So your engineers or your techs, through their smartphones, can see this information. You may not be able to appreciate it here. This is a static image, but it is real time on your smartphone to be able to see the traffic that's going through the return path.
Yeah, so your laptop, your smartphone, you can see real time, and then also there's an upstream monitor where you can look back in time and see if there's been any issues in the upstream as well. In addition, this tool has a full band capture feature where you can actually, any modem that is full band capture, you can actually see the spectrum passing through that modem. That's all data and video channels.
Yeah, and in addition to that, our platform has it where it detects certain type of expected behaviors. So for example, as you can see here, we're looking at adjacency, suckouts, that type of thing, and it'll show it and categorize it for you.
So suckouts, roll off, tilt, it will categorize that, and then again, you have something to target on your downstream as well. So again, DOCSIS proactive network maintenance and our TruVision tool. So we've got PreEqualization Analyzer, we've got TruVision. So make sure that you stop by our booth there, visit Art, and he will be happy to demonstrate those for you. So Art, I hope you have a great time down there. Make sure you do get some work in while you're there in the Bahamas. So Carlos, thanks for joining me. Send it on back. And we appreciate it, and hope you guys have a great conference. Bye-bye.